If your business success feels like it's just out of reach, if you're doing all the right things but still wondering why hasn't it clicked yet, there is a good chance it's not the strategy you're missing, it's the personal mastery. In this video, I'm walking you through 7 essential skills that separate successful small business owners from the ones that burn out or plateau. These aren't fluffy ideas. These are real mindset and behavioral shifts that will change the game for you, whether you're just starting out or scaling. And here's the best bit. They're all learnable. So let's dive straight in. Number 1, defining success. Success isn't just a number. It's how you feel when you close the laptop at the end of the day. It's how aligned your business is with your life, your values, and your goals. But here's the problem. Most small business owners never stop to define what success actually means to them. Some chase vanity metrics. Others build a business that owns them instead of the other way around. I'm asking you now to take 10 minutes this week and write down, firstly, what does success look like for you personally? And what does success look like for your business? When you've done those two things and making sure they align, you build your purpose when you don't have to burn out. If this is resonating with you, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I share weekly strategies on how small business owners should grow without losing themselves in the process. Back to it. Number 2. Self-discipline and sacrifice. Everyone wants the dream, but very few want the process. Discipline isn't about being robotic. It's about doing the boring stuff when no one else is watching. It's showing up even when the results are delayed. It's saying no to dozen times now so that you have the yes when something bigger comes up. Here's the reality check. No discipline, no freedom. No sacrifice, no growth. Let's just think about that. I'm going to repeat it. Think about it when I'm saying it. No discipline equals no freedom. No sacrifice equals no growth. What are you willing to do in this year to build something better for next year? So have a think about that idea of self-discipline and sacrifice to be able to get that growth. Section 3. Being teachable and coachable. One of the biggest momentum killers in business is something that you probably aren't realizing. You have to think it through to be able to figure it out. The most successful entrepreneurs I know are lifelong learners. They read, they hire coaches, they ask dumb questions without shame, and they never assume they are the smartest person in the room. If you want to speed up your results, get around people who have done it, rather than people that are trying to do it. I always say this, being stubborn slows you down. Being coachable sets you free. Number 4, curiosity and asking great questions. Here's something really powerful. The quality of your questions will determine the quality of your business decisions. Curiosity is a superpower. When you're curious, you spot trends before others do. You innovate rather than imitate, and you understand your customer on a deeper level. So here's a question for you. What's one question you've asked yourself recently that led you to a breakthrough in your business? Please do drop it in the comments. I'd love to read them. I'll respond to anyone that puts them in the comments. I just want to hear from you. What have you recently done that's led to a breakthrough in your business? Section 5, making and owning decisions. If you want to be serious about your business as a business owner, you have to get comfortable making decisions and owning them, even if they're the wrong ones. Indecision kills momentum. It creates confusion both for your team and for your customers. Yes, you'll make mistakes. That's normal. But the worst thing you can do is let fear mess up and paralyze you. When you own your decisions, good or bad, you grow, and people respect that. So it really is important that you understand that making decisions fast but considered is going to be able to make those right decisions when you're moving along the pathway of business the worst thing you can do is become paralyzed and not be able to keep that momentum of moving things forward. Section 6, persistence and resilience. Let me say this plainly. You will fail. You'll have hard days and you will want to quit. But what makes the difference isn't talent, luck, or timing. It's, can you keep going when it's tough? Persistence is doing the right thing again and again, tweaking, learning, evolving. Resilience is what lets you bounce back after some flops. A launch fails or a client leaves. Every successful founder I know has stories of rejection, breakdowns, and bounce backs. They're not successful because they avoided failure. They're successful because they didn't let failure define them. Now, this is something that's very important to me. The persistence on doing this show has been incredible. I really wanted to make this show work as a podcast and on YouTube as well. And I've just kept going, even when it's tough, even when it's hard, even when it wasn't making me any money. I still had the passion for doing this podcast. And so even when it's tough, you need to keep moving forwards. You need to keep making decisions. You need to keep tweaking, pivoting, changing, evolving. So this for me is probably the most important one, because there will be hard times and you have to realize that these tough times are there. Like my parents used to say, it's character building. It will give you, can't get that growth if you don't have struggle. So just keep moving forward, making decisions, keeping those processes going, working with people, whether it's a coach, whether it's a mentor. Keep learning, and I'm sure you'll do well. And number 7, self-awareness and leadership. Leadership starts with self-awareness. If you don't understand your blind spots, your strengths, your weaknesses, your team or your clients will feel it before you do. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to reflect who you are and what you stand for. Ask yourself these questions. What kind of leader do I want to be? How do I react under pressure? What's one behavior I need to change to grow? Self-awareness isn't soft. It's a foundation of real leadership. It's what helps you build trust, making better hires, and create a business people actually want to be part of. Look, if you've made it this far through the channel, thank you so much. I've got one ask. Pick one of the 7 skills and commit to working on it this week. So these are practical mindset, behavioral shifts that are going to make a huge difference in your business. So choose one and work on it this week, and hit me down in the comments below. If there's struggles that you're facing, if there's anything that you're struggling with, hit me in the comments. I'll be more than happy to respond to them. And if you want to have more of this real talk, not hacks, but real frameworks that help you grow, please do hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and check out the video here, which is another video that will help you grow your business. And remember, growth in business starts with growth in you. Thanks a lot for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.